Another something different that I'm going to watch. It's pretty short. It's only about a minute. And it's been a little while since I've seen this. I have seen it. Obviously, I have, because this is the book trailer for my brother's first novel, And the Tide Turns. And he put it together. It was just something he slapped together really quick into iMovie. And he added my other brother's artwork and kind of created this nifty little trailer. It's probably stock music that's used and everything, but there's something about the way he put it together and the music that he chose when he put it together that kind of really gets me in the mood to read the book again or whatever, you know. So just because we worked so long and hard on this thing, and it was truly a family project in every aspect. So I'm going to check out this trailer, share it with you guys. You haven't seen it, so I'm going to just go ahead and play it. If you're interested to check it out, I'll put a link to the book if you want to read more about what the synopsis is. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and press play. Like I said, it's been a little while, but I'm excited to watch it again. All right. This is all my other brother's artwork. He did all of this. Okay, so that's fun. This is the book that I gave to Karl Urban at the DragonCon last year. Yeah, it's called DragonCon, yeah. I did a whole video talking about that because that was one of the highlights of that particular weekend. It was so exciting. The reason I gave the book to Karl Urban, for anybody who hasn't seen the other video, which I'll probably link at the bottom, just for the heck of it. The reason that I gave it to Karl Urban is because my brother is a big fan of his, the one who wrote the book. He's a big fan of Karl Urban's. And so in his mind, when he wrote the story, the main character, the dude that it kept showing most of the time with the, close cropped black hair, he was in the phone booth, and then he was running, and there were bullets flying around him, and then he was in a room with a guy that had a big beard and everything. That guy, that character. My brother modeled that character in his mind after Karl Urban. And so when he found out I was going to be at DragonCon last year to meet up with the people that I work with, and go to the con, obviously. And he also knew that Karl Urban was going to be there. He wanted me to try to find a way to get him the book. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it happened. It happened, and it was exciting. So anyway, this book was a few years in the making, and we all worked on it. My other brother did the artwork. I did the editing and wrote some scenes in different parts of the book. And my parents helped, proofread and stuff like that. And my other brother's wife, the artist, his wife, designed the cover. So it really was literally a family affair. It was a family project. I mean, we put a lot of time into this thing. And it's funny because I think I mentioned this in that other video. It's funny because I had first started writing, told my brother that I was writing a book, but I wanted to keep it a secret because I didn't want anybody to know. Then he ends up writing 2 books and publishes them before I've even published mine. That's my fault, not his. But I ended up helping him on his books. And then I kind of got sidetracked with other stuff. And then I started working on the stuff I'm doing now, audiobooks. And so I don't always feel like getting back to my book, even though I do have it in the back of my mind. But anyway, I just thought it was funny that this happened. And he said that me telling him that I was writing this novel kind of inspired him to start writing. And so I kind of feel like I take some credit for the birth of these 2 books that he has written. Anyway, well, this was fun to watch this again. Like I said, it's been a while, and yeah, if I had time, I'd sit down and read the book again, but I don't. So I don't know that I will ever read it again. We'll see. Maybe. But it's a fun book. It's long, though. It's really long. But it's a story that's right up my alley. That's why I love it so much. But I pretty much never return to books I've already read. And I've read this book like 50,000 times because I worked on it. So, okay, you guys, that's it for this one. Adios.